Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. So what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is bugging out, man. Angry fan movement.
Yo, what up?
Hey, G, what's good, baby?
Can't call it, man. How y'all living, man? I swear, y'all need to just give me the little weekly segment, man. I be on this bitch every other week, man. What's shaking now?
Yeah, hey, we turn. Hey, number one, congratulations. I am hearing good things about URL West PGs.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. I told y'all, man, we working, man. Like, it was beautiful, man. I gotta say, I was extremely proud of how this shit came out. Really, both days, to be honest, because we had a tryout day, the second day, and we got a little star that budded out of that, man. So, you know, it was really a beautiful thing. I gotta say, like, for the day one, I can't think of one battle where a nigga dropped the ball. Like, every battle was a debatable 2-1. And that's all you can really hope for in this day. Yeah, that's all you can really hope for in this day and age, man. Like everybody felt like they had to prove something because, I mean, you know, they really do. You know what I'm saying? You know, PGs, see, a lot of times, especially like on the East Coast, a lot of niggas feel like when they get a PG that they pretty much made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they, you know, I made it clear to these niggas, like, yo, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get checks for PGs, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just some hungry-ass niggas over here, man, who just really wanted to showcase what they about, man. So, you know, really what me and Aspect is focusing on more than anything else is just developing these PG niggas, like really like taking it to where, you know, if we got to give a nigga 3 PGs, 4 PGs, just to make sure that when it's time, they ready, that's what we going to do. Yeah, I'm really happy with, you know, what really came out. There's a lot of niggas that I wasn't expecting to show out, and they showed out, and then we had the one-off with Nitty and Steams. Nigga, man, that shit was crazy. So, you know, I'm all around proud of how that shit turned out, man.
Okay. Everybody's saying Nitty and Steams is like comparable to JC and Chilla Jones.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go as far as Danny to say it was the greatest battle of all time. I mean, I'm humbled that he would think that. And another thing, shout out to Danny Myers. Like, I gotta really give him a shout out because a lot of people may question. I mean, obviously, niggas know Danny got the money. He be playing with the money and shit. But this nigga really showed us some love being in Vegas. I'm going to be 100%. I'm going to keep it all the way real because y'all know me for that, so I ain't going to switch up. Like, I made it clear when I first did this PG that whatever battles that we wasn't dropping, that we was going to give to A-Hat. And I'm kind of going to go back on that because, to be honest with you, besides Danny, nobody from A-Hat really showed us no love. But this nigga Danny, you know, he got us the venue. You know what I'm saying? You know, he really took care of us when it came to like the hospitality of Las Vegas. So I just really want to shout out that nigga. But yeah, man, shit was just a beautiful thing, man. That Nitty and Steams battle, I ain't gonna go as far as to say it was the greatest battle of all time. But I could easily argue that the shit was top 10 best battles of all time. It's definitely right now battle of the year. Like I can't think of another battle that was better than that one. Like when y'all see this second round, like I think I got my editor working on it. This battle should be ready to go within the next 2 days. So we gonna drop this shit by the end of the week. Yeah, we gonna have this battle drop by the end of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing y'all gonna find out about the West, we not holding nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got extra editors on this side of town, on this side of the country. So if Twiz is busy, then we just gonna take initiative and make this shit happen. We not holding footage. So I can say out of the 7, 8 battles that dropped, at least 6 of them motherfuckers is getting dropped. Period. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on URL or the War Report channel, then y'all gonna see him drop fast. But that Nitty and Steams battle, shit was incredible, man. Like, and shout out to Steams, man. Like, this is why we do this West shit. Like, we not about to be booking a bunch of like A-verbs where he coming to, you know, Los Angeles choking and shit. Like, we bringing hungry niggas. Like, I want Steams. I want Chess. I want T-Top, Brez. I need niggas who's starving, you know what I'm saying, who's starving to kill a nigga. And, you know, Steams just showed that, you know, he's still hungry, man. And that battle, man, it's really going resolute on camera, man. I seen it like 3 times on camera, man, and the shit is incredible, man.
Really?
Man, the battle was incredible, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you, the first round was probably the was the most not lopsided. Like the first round, they was still getting into their shit.
So, hold on, KG, because before you said it was a one rounder, so it's not a one rounder. It's 3 rounds.
No, it was a one off. If I said one rounder, I apologize. No, it was a one off. You know, it was we ain't doing one rounders over here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get paid for 3 rounders, so you know it was 3 full rounds. But I'm telling y'all right now, make sure y'all niggas pay attention to this second round. I'm telling y'all niggas right now, this may not be the battle of all time, but I'm telling you, this second round between these two, this was one of the, I just couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It just got to the point where I just couldn't even keep my head. It was just crazy, man. Like, it was just so many bars. Like, I don't know where this hate towards Steams comes from. I mean, I guess he got his own style that the whole We Go Hard class kind of model after, but that's his style, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga he lost his mind at this shit. Nitty, and Nitty, obviously I ain't gonna gas my nigga because everybody know that's like my brother, you know what I'm saying? But y'all never see another battle where Nitty go harder than this one. You just won't. You can't pull up a battle. I don't give a fuck. Danny Meyer, him and Arsenal, you can't pull up a battle where this nigga goes harder than when he just went last week. Like, both them niggas had the best performance that you'll ever see. Like, I mean, you know, Steams had a little slip up at the very, very beginning of the battle, but by the time the battle was over, you forget the shit even happened. Like, and that's dead ass, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to gas it. I ain't going to say it's the battle of all time. But I'm telling y'all, this battle is incredible. And this is just something that's going to bring hip-hop back, man. I mean, it's going to bring this culture back, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we needed this shit, and it's here, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we gonna have this battle. I actually just talked to my editor. This shit going to be dropped no later than Sunday. Y'all niggas can save the files on that shit.
Okay, question. Is it going to drop on a URL channel, or is there like a whole nother channel for y'all?
My nigga. See, and remember, I don't know if you remember when I had first started talking about this, we wanted to make a point of making sure we clear with niggas. It's not going to be divided into URL and URL West. I mean, obviously, since we on the West Coast, it's convenient to kind of say, all right, we on the West, so it's URL West. But nah, all the battles, whether it's the Proving Grounds or this one, it's either going on the URL channel or it's going on the War Report channel, which is, you know, basically a subsidiary of URL. But yeah, man, this shit you know, niggas is gonna hate. Niggas is gonna hate, so it ain't gonna get the milli. Just like the JC and Chilla, it took 3 years for them to get the milli. But this shit better get $500,000 in no time, because it's that kind of battle. Like, I can't think of another battle. I just can't think of another battle in the last, just Danny and Nitty that's had this much competitiveness in terms of just back and forth. So, like I said, I'm not gassing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna see it. Everybody in the room seen it, and you know. I'm just glad that I was able to be a part of it and set that shit up, man. I'm just glad I was able to, you know, put my touch on it. But shout out to both them niggas, because they both showed their ass.
Hey, yo, that's dope right there, man. You got a classic first URL, West PGs, crazy classic coming out of nowhere, and you said 7 out of 8, 6 out of 7 was dope.
I mean, they was all dope. I mean, I came from, like, every battle had somebody just really show why they supposed to be there. Like, literally every battle. I don't know if y'all niggas know who Stewie Newton is, but this nigga from Seattle, he look like Beanie Siegel in the face. He like a little version of Beanie Siegel. But I'm telling you, this nigga is ready for the main stage now. I'm telling, and I'm not gassing niggas. Like if you ask anybody who was at that event, he ready for the main stage right now. I'm not talking. He don't need to do another PG. We're gonna probably give him one more, but he don't need to do it. It was a white boy who I've known him for a while. He's from Tucson, Arizona. His name is Prophecy. He's ready. There's motherfuckers who really came out there and showed like why they deserve to get this opportunity, man. Like I said, I'm really just proud of all them motherfuckers who just went out there and showed out, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're going to have another Proving Ground event. We're going to have another Proving Ground event in April. You know, kind of just keep it going. It's going to be in Los Angeles. And we're going to headline that with H.A. Double and Young Cannon. So, you know, we looking for another bar fest. I mean, you know, obviously H.A., you know, he lyrical like a motherfucker. Young Cannon, he been killing shit for a while. So it's about time we bring him back to the URL spectrum, you know what I'm saying? So that's the one-off we looking at for the PG event here in April.
Now, I see that you got H.A. Double versus YK on the URL West?
Yeah. Yes, sir. We in April 11th, Los Angeles.
Wow, you niggas not playing over there, B.
Yeah, we work it, man. Then we got the actual event we looking at doing June. Me and Beasley, we've been chopping it up, and we probably gonna more than likely have the Rookies vs. Vets Volume 2 as our first big event out in LA for June. So you know what I'm saying? We make sure niggas be on the lookout for that, because obviously the Volume 1 is gonna be crazy, but we gonna do we more than likely gonna do the Volume 2 for LA. You know what I'm saying? So. We're going to keep that shit moving, man. We just working, man. Like, really, it's just about making sure, like I told y'all before, that we just put on for the culture for this side of the country. Because, for so long we've been known as backpack rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like me, Danny, Nitty, we were kind of like exempt from that, you know what I'm saying? But there's so many more niggas that's hungry just like us. That's over here that just ain't got proper exposure. And, we just want to make a point to make sure that they get that exposure. And whether it mean that they do PGs for a couple of months, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure that they build their shit up for when they ready for this stage, then we're going to do that. But, we're going to definitely provide the platform for niggas who deserve it.
Okay. Well, hey, I got a couple of names for you.
Yeah.
They like Disaster, Active, who else? Passwords, Pass. Any chances that they will be on URL West?
I mean, in terms of like Disaster, that's a rough one. I mean, and the only reason why I say that is because obviously we all familiar with the whole Disaster and Math situation, and
right.
See, and one thing that I and this ain't really about how that affects Math, because in reality, Math don't even battle with URL. For us, like, a lot of people don't know because it never really got spoke on. But when Disaster did that shit, for the people who actually had money invested in that Battle of LA, niggas lost money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a L. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay the venue. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit got destroyed, and Aspect at that time was really running. The King of the Dot Fresh Coast at that time. So, business kind of got fucked up, man, during that situation. So I can't really speak on like their business because it's their business, but I would just think more than likely Disaster. I don't think that it's something that he'll necessarily be a part of. Active is my nigga. So, I would like to get him a part of it. I mean, we got Dre Vicious, who's part of Crack City. He was Great Street Crip, and he was supposed to do a PG, but his opponent, A.B. Hoggish, he flaked. So, we definitely going to put on, like, so, he going to get put on. So, I mean, if I can find somebody right for Active, then definitely. And then Pass, I mean, I would love to get Pass. I mean, we tried to get we were looking to try to get the Pass and B Magic battle, because it flaked on Battle of the Bay. And, King of the Dot really didn't want to have too much association with Battle of the Bay anyway, so it wasn't like I felt like I was stabbing King of the Dot in the back if I would have got that battle, but it ended up not working out anyway. So, but if I can get, I definitely would like to get Pass on the URL card. If the nigga really wants to work, he can see me, but he been kind of ducking me for a while, so I don't really see that happening. But I mean, yeah, I definitely would like to get Pass on the card. I mean, shit, he repped the West the right way, so. For sure, I would definitely like to see him on that card. And for those who don't know, Danny will be on our June card. So it ain't even no debate. Whatever issues that niggas might think they have, like niggas have, we got that shit all straightened out. Danny is back.
Right.
He's not part of the URL roster, but I told niggas this when I first started this shit, that I'm going to make sure Danny is on the card, and Danny will be on the card. So yeah, y'all just make sure y'all keep an eye out for that.
That's dope. On URL West.
Yeah, on URL West, for sure. I mean, it's all URL. The shit gonna still drop on the channel the same way. Like, I can't really go into details about who he gonna battle because we still looking, but just know, I can't have, like I told niggas, I can't have an LA event. I can't have a Cali event with somebody from Cali on the actual card. And, I mean, it just makes sense that Danny should be on there. He was part of URL. They had their little issues. I feel like Danny felt like he just had so many opportunities to battle certain niggas last year that being on URL last year just wasn't a good fit for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand where URL coming from. They don't want the talent that's represented by URL to go on 30 different battles in 1 year because, it oversaturates that battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like what happened with JC. Like, niggas don't mention JC because he battled 30 times last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, eventually your name gets watered down. And I think that, to be honest, I think that happened with Danny last year. Towards the end of the year, his name just kind of got watered down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he got the shit out of his system. As y'all see, he ain't battled nobody this year. And all the battles that he pretty much taken this year, if it's not on URL, are against legit niggas. You know, T-Rex, Daylight, Chilla Jones. You know, so it makes sense for him to battle those niggas. But yeah, we definitely gonna put him on URL. There ain't even no debate. We got it squared up. Beasley gave it the green light. We Gucci.
Okay. Hey, question, KG. Now that you're a part of URL staff, right? Does that how does that affect you battling other leagues? Does it affect you or what?
Nah, it never affected me because, I mean, even though I'm working with URL, I don't know if y'all remember when I first got on here when I was kind of addressing like the whole contract situation with Prez and Adi Boom and all that. But I still got the URL contract, but my contract clearly states that I can still battle with pretty much whoever I want. Now, one thing about me is I really only want to battle on the top leagues, and that's all I've pretty much have been doing for the past 2 or 3 years. It's either been King of the Dot or URL. So I'm going to continue on with that. I mean, I know when y'all remember when I put the little bounty on Fuckboy Grizzle, you know what I'm saying, that I was saying that these niggas kind of had to, the King of the Dot needed to fall back until they had the right representation. But what they did the right thing. They got the right representation. They got my man J Pro running things, which I've always vouched for J Pro. I always know he a stand-up dude. He actually battled on my URL PG card, and he run King of the Dot West Coast. You know what I'm saying? He actually battled on the King of our PG card last week. So him and Avocado, who's the cameraman, Avocado is the god, you know what I'm saying? He can do no wrong in terms of how the type of movies he make. You know, they running King of the Dot West Coast now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys seen, but they're not even having a host for this King of the Dot event that they doing in Cali, April 18th. And they're trying to make a statement that they're not trying to rely on certain niggas who ain't about that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm still battling on King of the Dot. I'm actually, you know, like, because they did the right thing and they put the right people in the right position, I'm actually battling on King of the Dot April 18th, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody from URL know what's up, you know. I'm bringing them motherfuckers business, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't mad at me. But at the end of the day, you know, I got to make sure that I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? I can't battle on a rookies versus vets card because I'm neither. Like, I'm not a rookie, and I'm not really considered a vet to where they at. So I couldn't really battle on that card. So I got to make sure I'm still active. I fell back a lot last year, you know what I'm saying, to make sure the business was right to where I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But now that I'm here, I got to make sure I'm active so niggas know that anybody can die, like, you know, that homicide that happened with Heartless. But yeah, April 18th, man, I'm going to be on King of the Dot.
So, Casey, let me ask this because you mentioned J Pro and Avocado. Now they're Fresh Coast Media, right?
No, they're not Fresh Coast Media. They have no associate. No, if you see like the new like things that they're doing for King of the Dot, it's just straight King of the Dot. Fresh Coast Media is Lush. That's Lush's thing. Okay. Yeah, so they got no affiliation with that. Avocado, he's got his own thing. That motherfucker makes movies, like literal movies. So he don't need to be part of no Fresh Coast Media, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't no point for him. So nah, that's Lush's thing. That's Lush's movement.
Gotcha. At this point in time, every time you come on the show, I mean, you instill some jewels and gems. It seems like you got a bigger plan. Like, you enjoy the battling and all that, but it seems like you really a visionary where you want to, take your career and business to. What's the plan that you really trying to execute?
I mean, me as a person in life, I've always just been the type of person to always want to put people in situations to where they can succeed. I mean, like, I've always had a motto, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't need nobody to help put me on because I'm going to put myself on. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I did with this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put myself on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, you know, my whole plan has always just been to put people in situations to where they can succeed. Like, I don't need limelight. Like, I'm like when battle rappers get to arguing about views and they argue about fucking followers and shit like that, I don't take part in them type of conversations. I just partake in the conversation on if I can kill you or not. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the battle rapping is fun. I enjoy it, but I just always envision myself to put people in situations to where they can succeed. So, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a situation where I'm almost on my way out. I ain't gonna be 40 years old battling. Like, I want to battle the niggas I get the money I'ma get, and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So really, me setting this shit up is kind of just putting myself in a position to where, you know, but within the next year or two, you know, I'll fall back. Huh? Yeah, just put other niggas on. Just put other niggas on the map, man. That's really all it's about for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a real dope battle coming up April 18th. But, you know, for the most part, it's just about making sure I'm putting people in a situation to where I can succeed. Like, a lot of people like to compare me and Nitty, but in reality, what most people don't know is Nitty's two best performances, Danny Myers and now with Steams, these are battles I set up because I wanted to see this nigga succeed. I remember when this nigga was, like, not even close to my level, and now a lot of people figure he's ahead of me in terms of this shit. And I have no problem with that because I know what I'm capable of. He knows what I'm capable of. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that all my niggas, especially my little bro Nitty, you know, is put in a situation to where they can succeed. And that's, you know, that's one of the reasons why I did this West Coast shit, so I can put on niggas who just never had the opportunity to really get on that main stage. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm cool with my position. Like, niggas are scared. Most niggas are scared to battle me. Most niggas do not want to get in the ring with me because they know what it is. Shout out to my opponent for April 18th. You know, we're going to definitely put on, but, you know, it's just about making sure we're putting on other motherfuckers, man. That's all it's about.
All right. Is that the April 18th battle? Is that the ice battle?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Are you ready? Come on, had I talk that shit, you ready?
Man, come on, man. I need more people to say I'm gonna get 3-0, man. I need that. Like, so the same niggas who was telling me I was gonna get 3-0 by Heartless, Angry Fan Group, and Bias Group, King of the Dot Group, all these little groups. Make sure if y'all really feel I'm gonna get 3-0, make sure y'all tag me, man. Tag a nigga, be like,
KG?
Huh?
My fault, go ahead. I mean, control. You know, KG, when you rap, you be fucking up sometimes. But you know what it is?
Yeah.
You rap fast, I think. You rap fast, my nigga. If you watch your battle when you stumbled real quick, you rap so fast, you ran straight through the stumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how fast you be on point with your brain, with your bars. You go.
Yeah, that'd be weed too, man. That'd be my only problem. I be smoking this loud, man. It should be having me out here doing the most, man. But I mean, like I told y'all before with this Heartless battle, I really took my time. That battle dropped on the 12th, so that's what, next week. So that y'all gonna really see.
12? What channel? KOTD?
Yeah, King of the Dot. That's from Battle of the Bay. So yeah, y'all gonna really see progression in terms of that battle. I ain't slip up at all. I really actually didn't smoke really too much before. So, you know, for me, it was just, you know, I took my time, was cool about it. But, yeah, I definitely know that that's probably at this point in time my biggest flaw. Like, if I feel like a lot of times I just feel like I'm under the clock. You know, if I feel like I'm free to just go without being rushed, then I take my time. But it is what it is. You know, we all got things that we need to work on. I can't think of one perfect battle rapper, and I do understand that is my biggest flaw. So, you know, it's just about making sure I recognize the shit and just don't smoke too much before battles, to be real. Like, if I'm with my girl and she come to my battles, like, she damn near just she makes sure I don't smoke because she already know. You know, we good. We on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to make sure I keep the weed to a minimum until after the battle.
Yeah. You versus Danger, yo, when you be fucking like being animated, that should be crazy, B. That should be making your bars even more intense. You know what I'm saying? You be barking on niggas and shit, like throwing elbows and punches and the way you kneel down. at the end zone line, like that should be dope.
Word. Well, wait till y'all see this Heartless, man. I'm barking in this nigga face the whole zone. So, but it is what it is. Shout out to Heartless, man. Hopefully he'll come out his show one day and kind of, apologize to the people for that L he took, man. That's the only, for those who don't know, that's the only reason why they're pushing this battle back. Pretty much all the other debate battles and already got dropped, but they kind of put my shit on ice because he got his ass whipped so bad.
Well, KG, did he try? Let me ask you that. Did he try?
Did he try? I don't know. Like, I feel like, to be honest, I really feel like after the first round, when he knew I wasn't playing, like, I just feel like, I feel like he took me light. To be honest, I feel like he did take me light. Like, I don't think he's seen a 3-0 coming. That's for sure. Like, I think he's sincerely thrown a lot of his bars.
You telling me you absolutely positively 3-0'd him? Not one round is debatable.
Not one round is debatable. Not one. It's not debatable. Like, I mean, it's just not. I mean, it's just not. It was bad, bro. And it got worse every round. That's the thing about it. Like, he said things where he looked at the crowd like, damn, y'all didn't get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, there were certain things he thought was going to hit that just didn't hit. But on some real shit, I just feel like I don't know where he was at with it, man. It don't matter. He could have brought his best. He could have still lost. I'm on some other shit right now, so whatever.
He's on your shit, basically.
Yeah, it was just a bad night for him, man. Like, it was bad, man. Like, I don't want to keep reliving the burial, man. When you have funerals and shit, man, you try not to relive them shits, man. You try to just get over the shit and move on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just say condolences, you know what I'm saying, to the ones lost and keep it moving. So I'm just going to say condolences, you know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he come back stronger. Like, I kind of went over this last time we had our interview. Hopefully he looked in the mirror after this ass whooping. He was like, man, we got to do better. And hopefully he did that. He was Mike Jackson. Hopefully he was the man in the mirror and just talked to him stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I hope he did because he got fucked up. I mean, anybody who was there tell you the shit. I mean, he lost bad. It wasn't even debatable. 3-0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That April 12th.
April 11th. April 11th is the PG joint, and me and Ice April 18th. PG joint April 11th, and then me and Ice is April 18th. Shout out to Ice. That's my nigga. We was both kind of conflicted in terms of even battling because that's like my nigga for real. But I just felt like it. It's just one of those things you kind of just can't avoid it. You certain matchups. If it's brought to you, I can't turn down Ice. I don't give a fuck how cool he is. Like, I ain't grow up with the niggas, so we just get it out the way. When it's over, smoke a blunt and do it up afterwards. But we got this war. It's inevitable. We gotta make it happen.
Oh, so you about to go in on Ice? You not playing?
Nah, why? Shit. If I don't go in, then I'm gonna get 3-0. Shit. Ice has an aura about him to where he can't. It's hard for him to lose anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ice just being Ice, he has a presence where it's hard to lose. So if I don't bring 110%, then I'm gonna lose just based off the nigga aura. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as I feel like I've worked on my performance, I still can't match the stage presence that Ice brings because Ice that's his specialty is the presence. You know what I'm saying? The stage presence, the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? So I could never match the stage presence that he provides. So I'm just gonna have to punch him to death. He's gonna, he's just gonna have to leave out like Cassius. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna have to leave out shaking because I'm gonna have to punch him to death. I'm not gonna sit here and try to play his game, even though anybody who know me know that I'm 100% official. I'm not gonna spend my whole 3 rounds trying to justify that I'm official. I'm not gonna waste my time like that. He can do that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't waste time doing that because most niggas who don't fuck with me think I'm boring anyway. So if I waste the whole time trying to justify that I'm really about that life, then I'm gonna waste around. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Niggas know what's up with me. Like, I ain't gotta even speak on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta speak on this shit. Niggas who know me know what's up. So we just gonna punch the nigga. That's what we just gonna do it like that.
I ain't mad about that shit. You and Heartless sounds very, very good, man. I'm actually kind of amped for this battle now that you said all that, man. I thought it was going to be a regular battle. It was weird at first when I seen it. I'm like, damn, KT and Heartless, wow, okay. But now I know you're not playing. Like, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, nah. This is it right here, man. We gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like every at this point for me, every battle counts. Like we're not taking like little shitty ass, little bullshit battles. Every battle from this point counts. I made my statement in terms of my body, the body that I call a Heartless. Now it's about, you know, seeing if I can come out this war unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not expecting Ice to come half-assed towards me. You know what I'm saying? He was there when I killed Heartless, so you know he know what's up. You know what I'm saying? He know how I give it up. He done been at a couple of my battles when I fucked up Lotta's Day at the Battle of the Bay before that. He was there for that. You know what I'm saying? So he know how I give it up.
Hey, KT, question now that I think about it. All right, boom. You're doing URL PG's West, right? How's the crowd going to be different from a Battle of the Bay event? I mean, is it the same crowd, or are you going to bring a different crowd in, or what?
Well, I mean, Battle of the Bay was different. I mean, Battle of the Bay was that was Fab's crowd, man. So it was Oakland niggas. It was hood niggas from the Bay who ain't have shit to do with battle rap. So that's kind of a different way to kind of to compare. I would say the PG events and even the URL West events, because I ain't just doing URL PGs. I mean, in aspects of running the URL West as a whole together, you know what I'm saying? But
you're right. My bad. You know what I mean, but you all right.
Yeah, but I know what you meant. But yeah, in terms of like the PGs, you know, just from what I got from the last joint that we just had, it's just more street oriented. Not to say that street niggas and hood niggas don't go to King of the Dot event, but you gotta understand the first battle that was dropped from King of the Dot from this event was Rome versus the Source, which I fuck with both them niggas. There ain't no shade towards neither one of them niggas, but there's a specific crowd that will come to see that battle. The backpackers, the grind time era, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's, you know, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they money spent the same way as anybody else's, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just know that we won't book battles like that on our side, you know what I'm saying? So it'll just be more of a street element, you know what I'm saying? But between me and Aspect, you know, we got the respect from the streets on the West, so it's not like it's guaranteed some shit gonna go off, because in reality, you know, niggas is fighting that King of the Dot event. So, you know, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna keep it cool, but it's just, you know, it's gonna be just more of a street, West Coast street element, you feel me? So that's just what it is. But, you know, King of the Dot is just a little more backpacking. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, they money spent the same way.
Do y'all plan on having most of the events in Vegas, or y'all trying to do LA events as well?
No. The next PG event that we're doing in April is going to be in LA. The actual event that we're doing in June, that's in Los Angeles as well. I just really felt like Vegas was a good way to start it off, because it was a good centralized area. I felt like when we set it up that we had you know, backing us in the shit, but obviously that turned out to be not really what it was, you know what I'm saying? But still, no shade towards them. Shout out to A-Hat. But, you know, it was just a little bit more centralized. I mean, we had people from Colorado, Washington, motherfucking New Mexico, Arizona, Cali. They was all coming from different places. And, you know, in terms of the West, Vegas is kind of like in the middle of all that. So it kind of just made a little bit more sense. I was trying to be accommodating towards, you know, the battle rappers. You know, Cali is Southern California, so if you live in fucking Colorado or Washington, then that's a pretty tough transport. So I just tried to make it convenient for them. But yeah, the next couple events that we have are gonna be in LA. Yeah, right. So so we just trying to make this next joint we're gonna do in LA. We just got a little bit more reach in LA. You know what I'm saying? Aspects from LA. Shit, LA damn near like a second home for me. So you know I get mad love out there. So we're just gonna do the next couple events out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, but KJ, OD probably thought you trying to step on his toes. That's probably why, if anything.
It definitely wasn't that. One thing I want to be clear with everybody about, before anybody even knew about this event, before I booked any battle, like I'm talking about before I booked any battle, Steams, Nitty, any of these battles, the first person I called before, and this is before I even reached out to Aspect. This was when it was just me, when we was still when me, Beasley, and Norbs was still in the brainstorming part of this shit in terms of how we was gonna do this shit. The very first person I called that I hit up was OD. Like, because I'm the type of nigga where if you go to a nigga house, you gotta wipe your feet off before you walk through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I move, because I'm not from Arizona, so I had to learn that because I'm from Michigan, you feel me? So, like, I just always kept that motto. If I'm going to a nigga city, I'm going to reach out to them first. The very first nigga I hit up was OD. And I told him, I was just like, bro, I mean, one thing you got to keep in mind, half the niggas from this card was from AHAT, you know what I'm saying? So I was really showcasing their talent. So, I mean, I reached out to him and told him, you know, we want to do it here. It's a good central location. I would like, and I told him specifically, I got these messages. I told him specifically, like, if I don't want you to think we stepping on toes, we just starting it off here, and we going to keep it moving throughout the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to reach out to you first. You know, we kind of had some back and forth shit, but at the end of the day, and I got this shit screenshotted where he told me, you know, he had my back in this shit. Anything that they can do to help, he would support. And like I said, at that time, I told him that I was going to give whatever battles we wasn't going to drop to AHAT, you know, so they had a home, you know what I'm saying? And he was all the way with that, you know what I'm saying? So I reached out to him before I even reached out to Danny. And Danny is my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just out of pure respect. But, you know, like 3 weeks after that, they kicked me out the AHAT. Yeah, and like 3 weeks after that, they kicked me out the AHAT group. And niggas ain't really have an answer for me. So I still kept it cool, man. I don't got no shade towards them niggas. Like I said, Danny, he's the president of that shit. So I'm not going to sit here and disparage fucking AHAT if that's how they feel, you know what I'm saying? Nobody from AHAT came and supported unless they battled, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really from Vegas came out there. Most of the people who came was niggas from either Arizona, Cali, places everywhere but Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So Danny was there. That's all I care about, man. Shout out to OD. Shout out to AHAT. I wish none but success with them niggas. I ain't about to sit here and throw shade at them. But this is just what happened. This is just the reality of what happened.
But you did what you had to do. You did what you were supposed to do as a man and a businessman at the end of the day, because you have so many people who do try to snake others, you know what I mean? But you basically wanted no animosity, and it just seems at the end of the day, being that your native home is Michigan, you really are riding for, and that's no diss to anybody that's doing it right now on the West Coast, but you are really trying to make it, like, work, you know what I mean, because you see the talent out there, and like you said, these people, I mean, they're kind of stagnant. The talent is not reaching globally like it should, or at least nationally like it should.
Yeah, that's all it comes down to, man. Like, trust me, if AHAT was these niggas got a lot of subscribers. They got like damn near 100,000 subscribers themselves. If they was putting these niggas in a situation where they was getting paid and they was getting 100,000, 200,000 views, then I wouldn't even reach out to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas come to me because they wasn't being treated correctly. Like, they wasn't getting their battles dropped. They never get paid for battles, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not really getting taken care of, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you good in the situation you at, you would never leave, you know what I'm saying? Just like with me and King of the Dot.
Absolutely.
Like, just like with me and King of the Dot. Like, when Norbs and them wanted me to sign that paperwork, I told him I'll sign it, but I'm still gonna battle on King of the Dot because niggas like J Pro and Aspect look out for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave me daylight when nobody thought to give me daylight. They give me my checks with the commas on it before niggas even thought to give me the checks with the commas on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if they was in a good situation, then I wouldn't even reach out to the motherfuckers. But they was reaching to me. You know, and if they reaching to me, then that says something about their situation currently. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is willing to, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, no shade towards them, you know, none whatsoever. Like, I really wanted to make this something that was in conjunction with AHAT so they didn't feel left out. They kicked me out their little Facebook group. They didn't come and show up to their shit, so I did my part. So, like I said, I wish them niggas the best. And at the end of the day, Danny came up there and he held it down. So, man, I can't even explain to y'all the level of the love that he shows. So that's enough for me. I'm cool, man. I don't really focus on niggas who ain't trying to show love. I just focus on the niggas who there for, you know, who show the love for the culture. That's all it's about for me.
That's dope. As it should be.
As it should be. Yeah, the politics of this shit got niggas fucked up, man. This shit is just battle rap. That's what got niggas fucked up. Like, this shit is just battle rap. Like, to where when battle rap puts you in a situation where you ain't fucking with niggas, like, when you willing to not even support some shit, you know what I'm saying? this shit too bad, man. It's unfortunate, man. Like, but at the end of the day, like I said, I wish the best for him. I ain't even gonna throw shade. I'm just gonna speak on what actually happened. And I'll just leave it at that.
After this, well, shit. Anything you want to shout out?
Man, you know, shout out to the squad, fourth quarter. My boy Rum Nitty. Y'all make sure y'all check out the battle that's going to drop within the next couple of days. Shout out to y'all niggas for the platform y'all niggas do for motherfuckers. You know, shout out to everybody who support the culture, man. That's all it's about, man. Like I said, we're going to have a next event April 11th out in L.A. Locations will be announced within the next couple of weeks, but, you know, make sure if y'all in the L.A. area, make sure y'all come and support, man. But that's it, man. Once again, shout out for the love. As always.
Hey, KG, will there eventually be URL West versus URL East? You know that's gonna be crazy.
Nah, we never go. Well, you know, URL versus West versus URL East. That could be something that we got to just continue to develop our talent before we get to that point.
Exactly. Because you know, I mean, down the line, I get that, but down the line, you know, once you get your squad right and they ready, you know that gotta happen. It's about competition. That's gonna be crazy.
The people going to ask for it. The people going to definitely ask for it. And it's really just about, as long as these, you know, East Coast motherfuckers, for me, it's just about booking hungry niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to book nobody who going to come half-assed. So if it's East versus West, realistically, it might be the younger class of East Coast niggas. It's going to probably be the Chess and the T-Tops and the Preps and the Sagas, the niggas who actually going to bring it. And, you know, I don't really care about names. I just want niggas to put on a show. You know what I'm saying? That's all I give a fuck about. So yeah, we're gonna once we build this talent up, then that's definitely something that we can look into for the future. We looking to have at least 2 big events on the West Coast this year. So we're gonna have one in June and one after Summer Madness, and we want to have a third, but we ain't gonna push it. So we're gonna do at least 2 big events in LA. So maybe that second event that'll be enough time for my people to prep, and if they built up by then shit, anything possible.
They probably need a good 2 years maybe. A couple of battles in their belt. Because Tesla still got the advantage. But yeah,
one thing we're not gonna do is rush it. We got enough niggas on the West between me, Danny, and Nitty, to where we can go fight with anybody on the East Coast and both leave out. I mean, all 3 of us leave out to where we ain't gonna be bloody and bruised. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we build our shit up, and as they build their resume up and build that, you know, that quality performance, then, you know, when they ready, we not gonna hold them back. We're gonna let them go. But, you know, until then, man, we just had a building process, and I'm just proud that our very first event was just so successful in terms of how niggas perform. So we're just gonna continue to build from there.
Hey man, man, can't wait to drop. Salute to you and everybody on the West Coast. Keep doing your thing, my nigga.
Well, yeah, no doubt, man. Success. Yeah, no doubt, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all support, man. Make sure, like I said, y'all check out that Heartless battle March 12th, man. It's gonna be an ugly body. I hope y'all watch it at least twice so I can get some views off the shit. But if you only watch it once because it's too ugly, I understand.
Oh my God, that's what it is, my nigga.
Alright, man. Stay up.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.